good. We
I'm
still
all good.
family.
I'm all good in the hood. What's up, everybody? What's up, L? Don't be sneaking up in here on your big brother like you creeping in. I ain't even see you want to come up. What's
You know
up,
I'm in
L?
stealth mode. I'm in stealth mode.
Yeah, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. I'm in Chicago. Pow, 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 bang, bang, bang. Don't be
You
doing
can't
that. Don't be
bleed,
doing
bleed,
that.
bleed. We can't have them sound effects on here. Bleed,
I
bleed.
know.
We look. He got scared there. He say three women and only him. Oh
Please,
Lord,
he used to it. He be in a house
he
full of
should.
women. He all right.
Yeah, that's true.
you
That
know,
that is
you
true.
know it.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Hey man, thank y'all for all the people that rocked with us yesterday on the off the court when we was calling the fashion show of all. Look, my first fashion show I called for.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got a lot of stuff to clean up, but it was a fun, it was a fun time. And
Fun.
I guess, panel, the WNBA was up all night going, what can we
Hmm.
do to get trending on Twitter and threads? What can we do? And they came up with Chicago Sky are gonna host the All-Star game next season. Before we get into all the tweets, I just want to know, quick, what was your initial reaction to that news, Tony?
You- Man, look here. When you told me that news, you called me and told me that news. I was like, they finally doing what Angel told them to do. Use me. But I tell you what, this is one way for Chicago to do right. He said, if you don't do right by me, everything you're gonna crumble. Hey, am I lying? Am I lying? It's gonna
Right,
crumble if you don't do right by this young lady. I'm just saying. Hey, the proof is in the pudding.
right. L, what you think? I know L gonna be like, well,
What I think about this news?
uh huh.
Okay.
Well, specifically the timing.
The
Okay.
timing of it.
So I will say this. That video wasn't created overnight. So it's something that they had in the
Still
arsenal.
waiting.
But
Right,
but
true.
but how the ever?
How the ever?
How the ever? The timing of the release is very interesting for several reasons, one of which you ladies have already mentioned. I'm trying to like not take up a whole 10 because y'all know me. Y'all know me. My brain get to working. Okay, so a few things.
Okay.
They waited until today to even post anything about Angel being in the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Uh huh.
Online, the murmurings are some of the fans bullied them into doing that,
Uh
right?
huh. Right. Right.
Because it's
Yeah.
like, why are you not sharing your marquee player is making all of these major moves and you're not talking about it? So then you come
Hmm.
and talk about it late, right? So from a video production standpoint, again, possibly they could have had some clips kind of in the timeline to announce, to edit so that they can make the all-star announcement. But again, very highly unlikely that it was done overnight. So this is
Hmm.
something that I feel like they already had prepared. Now, what I will say is
Okay.
it doesn't take much to take an already edited video or where you have the main bulk, the meat of the project ready to go, and you make some small edits. So they wanted to see how my theory is that they wanted to see how Angel was going to be received in the Victoria's Secret show last night. Well,
Hmm.
we see she was well received.
Oh
So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
why
Oh yeah.
not leverage our marquee player? Because remember, somebody told us subliminally that a 36-year-old who is recovering from an ACL injury is their star player.
Uh,
Said quote unquote star player was only featured in that clip for a split second or two.
Hmm. Uh-huh.
Even the
Uh-huh.
legends from that organization, i.e., Candace Parker,
Right.
Sylvia Fowles, Allie
speak.
Quigley,
I
Speak.
think that was
split
Sylvia Files, remember? Okay, go ahead.
split second feature. But you know
Mm-hmm.
who they had all up and through there? Say it
Who?
with me, class. Say it with me.
Say,
One,
oh,
two, three. Angel
Andrew.
Reese.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And they made the announcement after they did the congratulatory post for Victoria's Secret.
Mm-hmm.
Now pause, right?
Oh,
We got that out the way. But
Yeah,
go
bro
ahead,
Claude, I'm
love.
gonna wrap it up so you can come
yeah.
bring yours in a minute because I know you boots on the ground in the city. And nothing that we say is anything negative towards the city of Chicago. We're talking
Yeah.
about the
Yeah, he know.
organization, the Chicago Sky,
We
right?
getting him to come
Amen.
around there. He
Amen.
good.
Right.
Amen.
Here's the other thing. How are you gonna make the announcement this early in the off season about WNBA All-Star Weekend happening in Chicago when you don't have facilities?
Damn,
When
Al.
the deadline for the CBA is October 31st.
Mm.
Hmm. So
Mm.
we don't even know if there's going to be a season yet.
No, we
Hmm.
don't know.
Hmm.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Show you
Oh,
right. Show you right.
Oh, go on,
and
talk,
you've met.
sis.
Oh. And let me go back and pull up that. Let me pull back up. I wish y'all could see me. I'm not on camera, but I'm pulling back up that other thing where I said pause. I'm bringing it back into the conversation. Not to mention all them other players that been throwing her under the bus and giving her the cold shoulder and icing her out, they weren't featured in that clip.
Hmm. So you
Not
don't
even,
say.
not even their number three pick. So yes, they are
Hmm.
trying to leverage the star power of Angel Reese. I done told y'all these people are not stupid. They know business. They're not stupid, but they are stubborn. Ego and pride will be the fall of this organization. Now, I'll wrap it up in a bow by saying this. There have been grumblings online that Melody Hobson, who is a billionaire, a Black American businesswoman, who is the president and co CEO of Ariel Investments,
Uh-huh.
who is also the former chair of Starbucks, who is also the wife of the George Lucas, allegedly has been in talks about buying the Sky organization.
Right. Right.
The
Allegedly.
Sky played their hand by putting this promo video out today. They're desperate.
Mm.
And they know it. A lot of fans that don't want Angel there, a lot of her fans that don't want her there feel like this video is them signaling that Angel won't, in fact, be there next year. And I'm like, pump your brakes and hold on, because there's a whole lot of variables and unknowns that are still in play.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But what they did was show we know who our marquee player is, even if we don't want to admit it. They're more interested in riding the coattail of Angel's success
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
to
Amen.
bring more visibility, not more visibility to the Chicago Sky, but in this day and age, yes, they influence the cultural impact. That's what they're after.
Mm-hmm.
They are doing business bad, bad business. Get the daggone facility up first. At least it's about to be winter.
They
So
say they
I'm
say
not a
they can do it,
construction
Al.
worker.
They say
Hold,
they can
hold
do
on. I don't work in construction. I had a little stint in my earlier younger days as an executive assistant
it.
in a construction company. But nonetheless,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't no construction worker, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to see something. Chicago don't just get winters, they get blizzards.
They
So
get blizzards.
somebody in the chat tell me what type of construction gonna be going on this winter, unless it's gonna be a mild winter. And then you're telling me that you're a meteorologist because you can foresee what the weather is gonna be this winter. All right,
Mm.
I'll land my plane for now, but I reserve the right to rev that puppy back up and
Oh,
put it on the runway. Okay?
oh no, I'll be back to you. I'll be back to you.
Hmm.
Hey everybody in the chat, please hit the like button. Hit the like button if you haven't subscribed. to the Full Court Trio, please? Subscribe to the Full Court Trio. Bro Claude,
Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
you there? Look, let me tell you something, bro. I need an answer. What was your first? I just want your initial reaction when you heard the news about your city hosting the All-Star game.
Well, you were the one that broke the news, so you actually know the official initial reaction.
Right.
When you broke it to me, I say, I told your ass, Keisha, and you was like, you said it, but pause and
Right.
blase Skippy and gave you your view.
Mm-hmm.
But chat, those who watch me and Keisha are conspiracy theorists.
We are.
We tell you the meat and bones of some shit, and it voila panned out like we said. I already told y'all that it is a higher power that
Mm-hmm.
was not going to let her go from Chicago. Because why? The whole plot of the thing is what my sister L said, is now that they see it with their own eyes, that this girl is the most popular WNBA player in the history of the game, in the history of
Yes.
the game. There's none other, none. I don't give a damn how many more shoes Asia Wilson gonna sell. But this girl is in every single genre, from the rappers to the R&B singers to the movie makers to the people that run on the runway, the culture designers overseas. Every single culture that you can have, Angel Reese is a part of
Love it.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I told y'all, rich people only see money. That's all they
Mm-hmm.
see.
Exactly.
They
That's
don't
it.
care about nothing else. And I keep trying to tell y'all, I know AL504, I'm sorry, I know you're sick to your stomach, but I told you she was gonna be there next year. And they did the perfect move that anyone can make, as alluding to what my sister L says, because the CBA ain't done. And you know I'm a historian. There has never been an all-star game scheduled, even during the walkout time in 1998, I believe, 97, I believe, 98,
Mm-hmm.
1998, that it was a goddamn on all-star game, a damn all-star game, while CBA negotiations where it's a possibility of a walkout with these players, and it might not even happen.
Mm-hmm.
So the bigger picture, as everybody talk about being emotional, I want her to go. This and that. But guess what? Baby girl got she signed for 4 years. She gonna go her 4 years. But then if we out, we out then. We out after that. But don't be all emotional. Oh, she gonna request a check. They got her under contract, chat. Be sensible with yourself. I ain't saying that it's an impossibility of it done, but y'all just saw a big, a big cash money move brought here to my city. That it's gonna be crazy in Chicago, because they know that this is the number 2/number 3 biggest market in the whole entire country, and it's the heart of the nation because it pumps the blood in the middle, in the Midwest. So
Mhm.
they got my baby under siege. I'm very surprised that Kathy Engelberg made this call. I'm grossly uh I'm grossly, as we thought about it today, Keisha, and I let it marinate what you drop the jewels and rubies on me as you always do, and keep it real with your brother. I want to vomit in my mouth and let it out on the side of my car, because I
Right.
know exactly what this is.
Yep.
And this
Yes.
is to tell us and all of you, us and all of you, that she go when I say she go. And we, whatever we do with her, y'all gonna have to look, watch, and see. Because this is our league. And this is, they work for us. So this move that Kathy Engelberg set up with the Chicago Sky, Nadia Rollinson and Michael Alter is grotesquely a malpractice doing this against a single player. This is why the All-Star game is here. Don't you get it twisted that they just desire to come into what they call Chirac. Everybody, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
everybody scared. You might get shot, drive by. Ooh, Chirac. No, they're coming to Chirac to have an All-Star game around our baby girl because she was up out of here, out of here, out of here. And this is Kathy Engelberg trying to have a relationship with the people that she had already lost. So therefore,
Lost.
it's done. The facility to give y'all boots on the ground. My daughter work around the airport, and it ain't no damn roof on there.
No, it's still no roof. Yeah.
It's no
Quita
roof.
said
So we
she
know
drove out there like a couple of days ago.
I went past there today. I went there to give
Mm-hmm.
y'all. I had a business meeting today. That's where it was. Keisha know I
Mm-hmm.
was in the heart of the city. So I just wanted to ride by. Ain't no damn roof there. They got to get a roof. They got 30 days before a roof cannot be possibly put up there. Maybe December 1st. Maybe December
Mm-hmm.
1st. But the way the Chicago weather is, it's about to start raining, 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 and starting to get cold. The snow ain't gonna come down to the end of next month, but but it's gonna start getting cold. And that means when it get cold, it's more money to build these properties because I've seen it done. Yes. Has it been properties built in the wintertime in Chicago? Hell yeah, yeah. But it's things that they will have to pay extra amenities to get that up, to warm up a ground. I don't think the Chicago Sky can even afford the damn building that they trying to get, let alone get a machine that's gonna warm up a ground 16 feet down. I don't think so. I don't think so. So
Mm-hmm.
all of that to say, I told y'all so. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the one that did it. And I let y'all know. Don't be mad at me. I know it's a lot of y'all saying, Brother Cloud. And I know Riddick Milky Way over there biting her fingernails right now. But I didn't do it, Riddick Milky Way. I didn't do the shit. So I'm really, really upset that it did go down like this. I'm upset of the whole situation. And like L said, Angel just came to a city just like Antetokounmpo, but the difference between Antetokounmpo treatment and Angel's treatment, they wanted to promote Antetokounmpo. They
Right.
basically, they basically did not show Angel any love of coming in here. So I land.
All right. Yeah, hold on one second. Let me get the money and then I'm gonna give y'all my initial reaction. Hold on one second. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Reddit Milky Way. Reddit Milky Way said, $5. She said, la 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 la. I can't hear you, bro.
But you gonna see. You gonna see as your big brother told you. And you gonna be, hey, I'm trying to prepare you, Riddick Milky Way, not to be ass hurt. You know there's such thing as ass hurt when you have this ambition to not have a thing go down, but it's gonna go down anyway, and then you gonna be around here like a bitter ass person saying, I hate all of y'all. I hate Chicago sky. I hate Chicago. I hate the word sky. I don't even, matter of fact, I don't even want to look at the sky because I hate the sky. Why did God make the sky so the sky can even call themselves the sky?
Hey guys, I'll give y'all my initial reaction. My initial reaction was, oh yeah, they trying to force old baby girl to take their calls. They out here on Twitter posting her accomplishments. The whole world is talking about it, and they trying to piggyback off her little fame. I just saw it as a leech move. Like, you know what? I wanna I want to trend like Angel. I want to be attached to Angel. I can't even let baby girl have her moment by herself. That was my initial reaction. They didn't even want to let Angel have her moment by herself. They want her to remind her that, hey, we still over here. You still part of us. I know you over there doing your brand thing and you're walking and all that stuff, but you still the Chicago Sky. So that's what I got out of it. Uh they like little, oh Lord. They like a hype man that don't even know how to hype people. Just, they like the entourage. You know them people that be from your family and your entourage don't do nothing but get you in trouble. That's how the Chicago Sky is. Like Angel Reese. But hold on, we gonna bring up some evidence
Bring it up.
eh, because Elle may lose may she was talking about the little promo, so we're gonna play the promo. That ain't gonna be the evidence off the top because Chicago then called Kathy Engelbert and told them
This is what we need to do.
we need, look, she not answering the phone. Remember, stop.
Wait a minute, Keisha, before you play this,
Uh-huh.
also, can we talk about again, they have shown their hand,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
it is one of desperation outside of what
Yes.
we have
That's
all collectively talked about. Let's not
100%.
forget that the president of the United States is trying to launch a whole war against the city of Chicago. You think now is the time for you to be making that announcement when we got all over the news, streets is shut down, and folks is going crazy because
L.
of government agencies over there like it's the wild wild west? You thought this
L.
was a smart time to do that? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
L.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
The Las Vegas Aces is the one that put in the bid and I thought they had won it.
I mean,
Uh,
they are
uh,
world champions. It just
They
makes
uh,
sense.
they just done
uh,
pushed them to the left.
It just makes sense, right? Right?
girl.
They pushed them over
Right?
there to the left and said,
Of course.
Keisha,
we didn't get the email of your bid papers.
they just won the championship. They are world
They give,
champions.
who's gonna give her more money?
And Kathy did Vegas for sure. And Kathy didn't think, oh, let me go ahead and award Las Vegas the All-Star Games weekend.
They told them no.
But you gonna give it to Chicago. And I'm not saying, again, this ain't against the city of Chicago, but you're gonna award it to Chicago with the state of things the way that they are now. Now, no, that doesn't mean that it'll be that way by the time All-Star games are going on, but the announcement is what I'm talking about.
Well,
The timing and the announcement, it's just bad all the way around.
they
And it's
said
bad business. It shows that you're completely out of touch.
no, L. You don't understand.
Oh, I
Yeah.
do.
L. She not taking their calls.
She not answering the phone.
Not
They
only
don't
that,
they
one
don't
one
care
last thing.
about none of that stuff. They don't care about
Hold
the
on,
They,
people running around
hold on.
Chicago. They don't care
Not
about
only
none of
is
that.
she not only is she not taking their calls, guess what she did today on that post, that Victoria's Secret post?
what?
She came up in the comments. She didn't like the post, but she came up. I'm doing my Jerome in the house, two-step across
Yeah, I
my
got
kitchen floor.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
She went up in the comments and in capital letters said, "This is," and then in lowercase letters, photo is taken by, and she tagged her photographer that she's been working with. Put them on
Uh-huh.
blast. Like, don't put a picture up of me and then you don't even tag my people.
That's right.
Look, let me
Give
tell
him
you
the
something.
props. Give him his props.
I'm just trying to show the evidence. Hold on one second. I'm gonna show this, y'all. Well, first I'll read this. Look, Kathy Engelbert is over there. She is an embattled commissioner, and she is out here fighting and clawing. And she said, "Look, I need to do something." But she said that the WNBA is thrilled to bring AT&T WNBA All-Star back to Chicago, which will undoubtedly deliver unforgettable competition and community outreach. Together with the
Mm.
Chicago Sky, we look forward to celebrating the game's brightest stars, engaging WNBA fans around the world, and showcasing the energy of one of basketball's most iconic cities. The Chicago Sky are thrilled to welcome the 2026 WNBA All-Star Game. We can't wait to build on the success of the previous All-Star Game and celebrate the explosive growth of the league by showcasing the biggest stars of the W on a world-class stage. We are so excited to welcome fans from around the globe into our beautiful city with this storied basketball legacy. We are appreciative of everyone who worked with us to make this event happen. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And they they proceeded to say, you know what, we're gonna put Angel on here. Yeah, no.
Chicago is a basketball city, and we're proud of what and who we represent. From the streets to the shore, our energy is limitless. This is our home and our time. We're ready to host the WNBA All-Star Weekend. Are you?
Baby.
How many times was Reese in that
Six.
promo?
Six. I counted
Hey, we
six. I'm
counted.
gonna help you out. Six.
We
Okay.
counted.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Carly Bell is reporting that they'll have skills night at the Wintrust Arena. The All-Star game will be at the United Center, where Jordan made famous. And the
Of course.
All-Star Village will be at McCormick Place. And the community events will be held around the Sky's practice
Practice.
facility in Bedford Park. So, they saying they're going to be done.
I believe it when I see it. That's what it really
And
comes
when it's
down to.
done, I'm flying to
We
go
can
see it.
have all kind of discourse and opinions, think pieces, all of that. I will believe it when I see it. If the roof ain't even on the place right now, I don't know what kind of stuff they got going on. And the fact, Brokaw made a very good point. It's not impossible. It can be done, but it's going to cost you more
Right, of
money. And
course.
if you already trying to get the city to foot the bill, well, I don't
Well,
know.
the devil is in the details because it did say community events will be held around
They said around.
the Sky's practice
I, I,
facility.
But
They
yeah,
didn't
wouldn't you
but
say
want, but hold on,
in.
wouldn't you,
They
but
didn't say
that is
in.
true. The devil is in the details, but wouldn't you want to take a page out of the Phoenix Mercury's book when they hosted All-Star Weekend and unveiled their new facilities and all of like
yeah, doing
it's
that.
a monumentous occasion. Why
Yeah,
wouldn't you want to go all in and represent your organization in the best way possible? Because you're gonna have so many people coming to the city for All-Star Weekend. You wouldn't want to do that? It's also,
You
even though the public might not get to see it, it's a big draw and pull for brands also. Like, I'm not understanding who's at the helm.
yeah. Well, we get it, and we outside, we see it,
you know
but
you know
they
you
they
know
don't
they
care about
not
it.
really they not
Yeah,
really they don't do stuff the
that's
right
Chicago. Wait.
way. L.
Mhm.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Do you think this is a way for Kathy Engelberg and Michael Alter to somewhat try to wipe the slate clean? And what I mean by that is if they can successfully put on a successful all-star game and event, and of course they still got Angel Reese under contract. If they can successfully pull this off, maybe kind of help their reputation. Do you think that's what this is about?
That's what the hope is, but honestly, nothing is going to help their reputation. And I would like to add, if we just think about corporate America across the board, right? We've seen plenty of lawsuits and cases where people who are employed by an organization have dealt with hostile work environments, and retaliation. We've seen this on a public stage with Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky. So for those who keep saying her rookie contract is 3 years, 4 years, or 3 years with a fourth year option, she can't get out of it. We done talked about Sylvia Fowles sitting out and not playing, but also times are changing. And the young lady has documented proof of working in a hostile work environment and being retaliated against from her own organization that she deeply loves and really loves the city of Chicago and wants to stay, play for. So where there's a will, there's a way. There's always a way out of something. I want people to stop living in these absolutes of it's impossible, it's not going to happen. But yes, Kathy, for sure, she's trying to save her reputation.
Yes.
So is
Mm-hmm.
Michael Alter. But it's a
Mm-hmm.
failed attempt because no one is taking them serious. The damage has been done, and it's been done so deeply that I think at this point it's irreversible. So it doesn't matter what they do, what they like. You have people online that are excited that All-Star games are going to be in Chicago, and a lot of those folks are Chicago faithfuls. They love the city
Mm-hmm.
and they want that experience. But people that are looking beyond that, they're like, I want to be excited. I'm an Angel fan. If that's going to be the case and she's going to be there, I'm going to come because of her. But people are not really feeling good about it.
But
They
maybe
missed the mark.
maybe Kathy knows something we don't know. Maybe she got a new owner
Kathy need
on
to be
deck.
worrying about her job. That's
No,
what
what
she
I'm
need to be
saying
doing.
is maybe she got a new owner on deck.
Well, that's why I brought up Melody Hobson.
Mm-hmm. Because they gotta have some reason for them. I mean, the team was 10 and what 34, and there's rumors out there that the last All Star game wasn't all that
And
what
also that who
wasn't
who
great.
awards an
So
organization with All-Star Weekend with a record like that? Make it make sense.
Broclaw said because of Chicago, it's Chicago.
It's Chicago, but people are if we're talking about the product, which is the game, and you have an organization with such a horrible record hosting it, like it's a lot of miss shots for me,
I'm with you.
misfiring. It just if you put it all together, the book, the storylines write themselves, the punchlines write themselves, and this it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. But I'm gonna stand on what I said initially, and that is like, can we get past October 31st first before y'all start talking about All-Star Weekend? Not y'all, but I'm talking about them, like making
Right.
the announcement. It's crazy.
I think they trying to shift the focus. It's such
They
thing
ain't
as a
trying to
news
shift no
cycle.
focus. They not trying to shift no focus. They trying to we call it newsjacking in journalism and
Mm-hmm.
PR. They're trying to newsjack the Victoria's Secret fashion show and Angel's attachment to it. That's all this is.
No, I don't think they're trying to jack what she did or where it is. I think they're trying to capitalize on it. They're trying to
That's what
use it,
newsjacking is. That's what
you know.
newsjacking is.
Yeah.
That's
I
exactly
mean,
what it is. Is you're trying to capitalize off of
yeah.
what's popping and happening in what's hot
Hmm.
in the news cycle right now. That's why we call it newsjacking. That's what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, um,
Let's see where they go from here.
they figured, because Angel was such a was trending so much on Twitter, you know, she had already took the spotlight, so they just tagged right on along.
Yeah, they joining in. They want to have a piece of the pie. They want to be a part
Yeah.
of it because they've been so quiet, and the things that they have shown has shown every player on the Chicago Sky team but Angel. And so now they have to kind of come back and reel themselves back in, just like El just said, figure out a way to try to fix some of the damage that's done. It's not, you can't reverse it. It's
Right.
definitely, it's definitely there, it's written in stone, but what can you do to try to make things better and also bring something to your city by utilizing and doing something like this? Now, I
Mm.
wonder if it was a pool we know was in the pool. It was like y'all just said, a Kathy getting with the owners, and they're making a decision that this is where it's going to be this year, because it definitely was not Chicago's time again. So I totally understand that for sure.
Yeah, because they had just had it in 2022.
Yeah.
Now Vegas had just had it in 2023, like I was telling you, Tony. But they was trying to get it again. But I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other cities that hadn't had it in the last 5 years. Like
absolutely,
like I was telling you, the New York folks on Twitter was like, "Oh,
what about us?
What about?"
Because if that was the case, if you
What
give it
about
to the
us?
team that won, then it should have been in New York this year. But instead, it was in Iowa. So they had to put in Iowa because of
Caitlin,
because of Caitlin Clark.
They was capitalizing
so
on
now
that
it's
pain.
and now it's Angel's turn, right? So
that's probably why
now,
they're doing it.
Now it's Angel's turn. Let's give something to Chicago, because we got to bring more eyes or more vigilantes over to Angel. So I could see that being a piece. It's a number of things and reasons as to why they did it. Although I'm not in their boardroom, I'm curious. I am very, very curious.
But I am curious as to if the team doesn't go through a major overhaul.
Right.
Having an all-star game in a city that's gonna be 10-30 or 32 again is just.
Girl, this team was.
Are they? I'm trying to understand. Are they foreseeing that the Chicago team as a whole is going to be better? Because I think, like to L's point, it's a black eye if the team is horrible. Like,
and everyone's going to say this, right? L is absolutely correct, and what you just said is absolutely correct. I mean, why? The team was not good. I'm not saying that the individual player themselves are horrible. I'm just saying they didn't work together. mixing a bunch of bench players together just did not work itself out the way they thought it would work. Oh, so Pat Leosha thought it would work. It just didn't work in his favor. It actually made the team look worse. And of course, they had a worse record than the year before.
I am with Bro Claude on one point. And don't tell him, because he's trying to get.
He probably hear you.
Yeah, don't tell him. But I am with. Oh, here he come. Look, I'll wait for him so he can crash out when he come on. Come on up, bro. I'm about to talk about you. Oh, I am with. Look, Bro Claude, I am with you on this point. L, Tony, Bro Claude.
Yeah.
The only way Angel Reese get out of Chicago this season is if she sits out. Kathy is pretty much sending a message that, yeah, we need you in Chicago. If you're gonna headline this event, if you don't want to do it, you must be about to sit out, because we're not gonna allow you to leave like that, because it will be a major embarrassment for them to trade Angel Reese, or for her to request to be traded and not be there for an event for a team that was 10-34.
Every time y'all say that,
they must have looked at they must have looked at their contract papers. They viewed it, they read all the fine print, and say,
what is wrong with you and L?
Look, they looked at the contract papers and they say, yep, she can't go unless we let her go. Okay.
Boy, you and L let that
there's no way in my mind do they think they're gonna host an event without Angel Reese in Chicago, y'all.
That's true.
So with that, I do agree with Bro Clee.
Yeah.
but of course she cannot be there by just sitting out. But any other way, anything other than that, I can't see them doing that.
You're right. Right.
Y'all let me know, Chad. I could be, I'm just
No, they're
reacting
ready
real
for it.
Well,
time.
I would say this. I let everybody go. I'm gonna tell y'all like it is. You could be
Hit
ass hurt all you want to, and you could treat me like as if I'm the motherfucking Chicago Sky organization if you want to. I don't give two shits of what you think about me. But what I will say is that what I'm saying to you is the real truth of the matter. The real truth of the matter, which me, Tony, and Keisha heard from a viable source on the phone that they was not going to let Angel Reese go. Get over the shit. This is what we are. I'm not here to play no games with your ass or to be messing with your heart. I know you love the girl. I love the girl. We not here to be fake kicking it, phony kicking it. We
No.
not gonna do that. And you know Keisha gonna call some shit out. She gonna be like, "Nah, player, I wasn't involved in that shit." But we all heard it before this even transpired last month.
We did.
They not listen, and it comes from a minor owner. It comes from a minor owner of the Chicago Sky. And we came on here and told y'all, but y'all like, oh no, y'all ain't never state your source. State your source. Oh, okay, no, I'm gonna let God show your ass then. Because when somebody that's a truth teller comes to tell you something, that's why the prophets were killed. Because you didn't really want to hear the goddamn truth. You didn't want to hear Christ. He was killed because he brought you a goddamn truth. And you wanted to try to judge the man. Well, he not clean enough. His clothes ain't new. He got it. He looks scruffy and scrappy. You judging motherfuckers on motherfuckers that's bringing you information, and you up here judging and with your $5 ass up in there with your shoes and socks on tight, mad at somebody because they live in the damn city. No, I don't want Angel to leave Chicago. No, I don't. But
I want her in Dallas.
not in
Never mind.
consequence. Yes, everybody want her in their own said city so they can have
Yes.
convenience of going to see baby girl.
Yes.
Don't be sitting up in here trying to act like it ain't no ulterior motive for you to have her coming out of this damn city. Everybody have their plot plan and decision. And it's okay. And it's all right for you to want her there. Who wouldn't want to stop? You know, it's okay to have good dreams, but the fact of the matter,
you ain't no pleasing.
The fact of the matter, she right here. And be mad all you want to. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo, big girl. Nah, nanny, 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 boo, boo. Riddick, Milky Way.
Big girl,
and nanny, nanny, boo, boo, L504. I tried to tell y'all.
I want to drive down the interstate and go see my girl play, but broke
I got a question.
Lord keep holding her hostage.
I got a question. I need to hear from somebody.
Go ahead,
Go
baby.
ahead.
So explain this, and this is a serious question, all jokes aside. Say nothing changes, right?
Mhm.
Including Angel still being on the Chicago Sky.
Right.
How does she go there? How does she go back there and be Angel and play, knowing that what her experience has been is if she says or does the wrong thing in their eyes or her teammates' eyes, that they won't have her back? That's going to happen. I don't care how professional or talented or skilled you are, that's going to have an impact on how you produce.
They probably gonna get rid of everybody in there. And number two is
nope, Keisha, the question was if nothing changes.
Oh, if nothing changes,
Even if nothing
Yes.
changed.
if nothing changes, she's gonna be a professional. I really do believe that.
Yeah. I
Y'all
mean,
missed what I
she,
said.
no,
I
I didn't
just
miss you say, go
said,
ahead.
I said you can still be as professional and talented as all. I'm not saying that
Hmm.
she's going to go out there and intentionally do anything different. My question is, if nothing changes, given that she's a professional and all,
Mm-hmm.
how how is she supposed to perform under those conditions? Or what
As
does
she
that
always
product
do.
look, what does that let me tell you something. Ain't nobody in their right mind. And we can sit up here and say all the things and talk about being professional and all of that because we're 30, 40 plus year old people. These young folks is different. And this by no means is saying that she is unprofessional. We know she has business savvy, business acumen. She knows how to carry herself. She knows how to handle herself. My point is why would anybody want her to go back to something if nothing changes?
But
Absolutely
listen,
nothing
L,
changes.
I
And,
get it.
and we
I
want her
get
to
it.
go back. I'll
No,
call
I
you a
listen.
real
I
fan if you want that.
No,
Because
I
no,
that's
no, no,
like,
no,
I,
no.
no,
I
listen
get
to me, hear me.
okay.
Because that's like saying, I know my daughter is in an abusive relationship, but I'm gonna keep sending her back to the person that's abusing her
Okay.
L. Let me
because
Listen.
just say
she's a
this.
mom and she's a wife and she got a job to do as both. No.
No, L. We get that.
I will
And
say one thing.
I
I'm gonna
do
say
feel your
this right.
sympathy.
I'm gonna say this right quick, Tony. Just
Go
right
ahead.
quick.
Go ahead.
I don't know if y'all been a part of this, but I have. Where kids are on teams and the coach is not treating them fairly. I don't know if you've been a part of that, but I have
Mm-hmm.
multiple times.
Yep. Yep.
And I always counsel my kids to go back and finish their season. You got to work through it. We don't quit. That's all I
Yep.
got to say. Go ahead, Tony.
So here it is. The why would we, or the why should she, or will she be able to perform in the capacity in which she would like to, and thereof finished from this last season. To us and others can say it looks, that's going to be difficult, but I'm going to tell you it is not difficult. Being around the professional players and understanding exactly how they have to perform, she is going to go in there and she's going to do just like that. She is going to have to and will do it. She's going to do it because she has to do it. She's going to have to overlook what's going on, not purposely, but for the moment. Once you inside that square, all else, you have to let it go because you still have to play and perform. Outside, once you come back outside that box and you go in that locker room and you're around them and you don't want to have nothing to do with them, that's absolutely fine. But once you
Mm-hmm.
inside that big fucking square, you have to forget about all of that and you have to play. Why? Because you are being paid to play, regardless of how big or how little the money is. Either you play and perform or you get out the league.
Absolutely.
That's 100%. The things that is said to these ladies outside of what we know, and I've been privileged enough to get to hear some of those stories, not witness it, but hear some of those stories, is unbelievable. If you think the people online say some things to these athletes, you wouldn't believe what some of these owners say to these
Mm.
athletes to get them to stay and play, and they still have to perform no matter which way, form, or the other. She is going to perform. She is going to go out there and she's going to put her best foot forward, and she's going to do whatever she has to do, because at the end of the day, she has to shine, even in the midst of it all. It's what Angel has to produce for herself. It has nothing to do with all the vitriol. It has nothing to do with the fact that her teammates didn't back her up when they needed to. It has nothing to do with the fact that they charged her half a game. It doesn't have anything to do with Pagliosha. Nobody. When she's on there on that floor, she's going to have to
94-50.
perform because she has to make the numbers that she wants to make. That's how she's going to do it. Period. Angel don't get to make a choice at that point. The only choice you do get to make is either you do it or
Or
you
you
just
don't.
sit down and you don't get in the game and play. It's not a in between. There's not a gray area for
It's
that
not a
part
gray
of the
area.
game. That part of the game is a must if she wants to continue to play. And she says she wants to play this game. All she wants to do is play basketball. So if she has to sit there and grin and bear, she's going to do just what she did at LSU her last year.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to grin and bear. When it came to the playoffs, she forgot all else that was going on, all kind of problems. The facts that she set out for a little while, she had to get her mental together, the situation between her and Flage, all of that stuff. All of that stuff went away, and she played her
Mm-hmm.
best basketball.
Go
It's going
ahead,
to be the
Tony. You
same
cooking.
thing in the midst of this. She has to do her job. It's not about personal feelings at that moment.
That's
She
right.
has to take her personal feelings and she has to harness it in, and she has to play that game.
Wildfly
Or you
J
don't
Mama
play.
was there
Yeah.
every game
And still smiled at the
and
mother.
still smiled.
She
And she
because
talked
she's
about that she
because
had
she
a
was
low
raised
IQ.
right. Right.
And she was
Because
there.
you'll be giving them just what they want. They want you to quit.
Yeah,
That's what I
and it's
tell my
gonna be.
kids.
I could see it.
This
I
isn't
can see
even,
the
this is not
season
about
going,
pride or
and
ego
no, it's
of
not about
it's
proud.
it's not any of
It's
that,
not
or her
about
not,
pride.
hold on, or her not
No.
being professional. I think, I see some comments about this can hurt her brand. Part of Angel's brand is speaking up for herself. It is speaking up about things that are wrong, or not, how people are being treated. Angel is a winner, a bona fide
Mhm,
winner. And for 2 seasons, well, for sure this season, the Chicago Sky has shown that they are not invested in putting the right pieces around her. So you see me as valuable enough to want to ride off the coattails of my success in other areas and off the court endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
But on the court, you don't value me as such. And it's been proven that they don't value her as such, because look at the season.
yeah, the
There's
season was
no way
trash.
that her deciding not to play doesn't mean that she's unprofessional. And again, this is all based on the if nothing changes.
Of course.
I get
Mm-hmm.
it, like, maybe 30% of the players that, were there this past season won't be there next season. There's a lot of ifs.
Hmm.
But if the if that I'm focused on is if nothing changes,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
does she go back? And I think that that's going to hurt her in every area if she does. Brand wise, business wise, mentally, career wise. Because guess what? Angel, we all know Angel should have been, if not defensive player of the year, she should have been on first or second team all defense. She was on neither. And she was penalized. This is somebody that's leading the league in rebounding, holding her opponents, top performing opponents like Alyssa Thomas, the defensive player of the year, Asia Wilson, Nafisa Collier, holding them under their averages, their normal averages. And she don't make first or second team, but then the conversation is, well, because Chicago had a losing record. She's being penalized, y'all.
Oh no,
We
I
Who
get
get
it.
gets
it.
that?
We get it. Of
So it
We
course.
makes no
get it.
sense. I'm not just talking about being professional. Being professional is also the Chicago Sky doing what they need to do, and they're not. And I'm sick of hearing about all the conversations around Angel needs to be the one to be professional, but nobody is holding Chicago Sky to that same standard.
No, it's that's far from
People
the
are, but
truth. They're holding them. They're yeah.
she can
Go
only
ahead.
control what she can
Two
control though,
things can be
L.
true at the same time, L. Two things can be true. Ain't nobody putting on Angel on her professionalism. No, we
No.
know that she's professional.
Yeah.
That's what Tony was
That's why we
alluding
know
to.
that's why I know
We
she gonna
know what
play.
she's going to do. What you said was a hypothetical. If, well, you know how I am. I've said it previous recordings. I don't go on hypothetical. I'm saying what I'm saying, and I'm edging it in stone. Jeff Pagliocci not going to be there next year. Watch what I'm telling you. Because everything that is lining up, is lining up. What me and Keisha and Tony heard is lining up to what it is going to be. They're going to they're going to clean so much up. They bring in money to the Chicago Sky. Because guess what? Michael Alto over there, oh, we the finances. We the finances.
That man
Okay,
got money.
you po ass. you slumlord ass motherfucker. Okay, here. The All-Star game is in your city. All the money that needs to be made, that can be made, is gonna be here next year.
Do something with the money now.
It's a power move. It's a money move. You got to look at the listen. I like when K-Sap say smoke and mirrors, but you gotta look at the hidden hand. The hidden hand is to ignite the Chicago Sky and get them up to par. There are people that's going to start buying those All-Star tickets because of the way the All-Star game is and how the hype was in just boo fuck Indianapolis, Indiana. Do you understand? You can say whatever you want to say.
Hey, that's an insult.
I stand 10 toes down. This city, you
I thought you had 11 toes. I'm just playing.
It's an experience. Hey, it's gonna be an experience for people all over the world to come and see this beautiful city. I don't care nothing about what the soldiers do. I don't care nothing about what Pookie them selling with Pookie them and all of them people. When it comes down to what's being done, because you see the power move being done, they're trying to do what they know how to do, which is Kathy Engelberg is a shark. She know that this is a money hole. This is a money hole. So if Michael Alter don't get what he needs from this, it's over with. He gonna get
Angel
so
is
much.
in a way.
Is the Ice Agents gonna be gone by the time? Never mind. Go ahead.
But listen, by the time the All-Star game leaves Chicago this time around, we're gonna be talking about a whole nother aspect of what the Chicago Sky's supposed to be. I put my word on it. I put my word on it because I know what that All-Star game with Angel Reese had it gonna be. I ain't talking about no damn weak ass motherfucking Kansas Parker. I ain't talking about no motherfucking Courtney Vandersloot. We ain't talking about that. We talking about Angel Reese. It's people right now trying to get their tickets and ain't none that damn sell them. It's people right now trying to get their damn hotels because of the announcement. Me and Keisha know that there's people right now trying to book their hotels for the All-Star game of the WNBA so they can have their room because that's how Liddy is going to be in this boy. And like I said, hey, I know I'm talking to a Midwest girl from Ohio. You know how we get down over here. You know what it is. You know how slick it is over here. You know what they do over here.
Y'all don't have more fun than the South. Stop that.
Oh no, I got no problem.
Baby, listen, Ohio made me. Ohio made me. Cali raised me. New York showed me who I am, and all the other states I done lived in. Baby, it just solidified that I'm that girl.
You that shit. Go ahead. Snap the fingers, L.
Look, we've been having this fight with Bro Claude about his city and Chicago and the South and
it's just insane.
For like the last 2 months. Bro, give it a rest already.
Right. Give it a rest.
No, you need to give it a rest already.
No, y'all need to stop coming at me.
No, you need to give it a rest.
If you come at me, I'm gonna shoot you down because I got.
You need to get. I got bullets too. Bang bang.
Wait a minute.
Cut it out.
I'm like Dana Evans. Don't be mad at the Randy.
But hold
now,
on,
the Randy got the gun now.
Hold on,
no.
Hold on.
Randy got the gun,
Wait a minute. Wait, I got something to say to the gingerbread man. But when he needed a beat and a hit, he was down there in Baton Rouge, New Orleans, rolling through the
rolling up. Not? You see, rolling up.
I didn't say nothing about it. I didn't say.
You better keep it right.
I'm about to go down south for the winter, boy. I'm about to bring plenty of business back to Illinois.
We got grass. We getting back on topic.
So, hey, you heard my song. I
do y'all look to L point? We're gonna get back. Look, we're gonna come back.
Come back to
Vandersloot was in the video.
Yeah, she's probably gonna be there. He said she's gonna be there.
For the altar,
there. Maybe not. Maybe not. They had to put her there because of her wife. They had to put her in there because of her wife. I'm just saying.
Do you think the Vandersloot and the Angel relationship can be cordial enough, to L's point,
Listen,
to at least
I'm gonna say
work
this.
to go ahead.
That's
Okay, y'all know
that's
where I'm
that's
going.
that's where I was gonna go with that, right? Vandersloot is there. If she is there, because this is hypothetical, right? And
Yeah,
this is
right.
back to L.
Mm-hmm.
She's there. We know her stance on what she want to do and how she's trying to leave her legacy for Chicago before she retire. She want to
Mm-hmm.
have something in the Raptors just as her wife.
Mm.
Probably not going to happen more than likely. However, I see Angel doing what Angel is supposed to do. But Angel also not going to take that shit. Angel
Mm.
said it last year and she's going to say it again this year. Each year, she's going to be more voiced than before. And you start the season off and the both of them are there and they have to play together and she don't pass Angel the ball. Angel going to take that for about 2-3 games. After that, that shit's over. Y'all going to have to do something different, right?
Mm.
Because she's under the contract and they elect not to trade her, regardless of whether she asked for it or not, they are not obligated to do it. We are all perfectly aware of that. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
unless they trade Angel, Angel isn't going anywhere. It would have to be them trading her for something bigger and better. If they
Mm.
don't, and she's there and she has to play with half of this team, whether it be the whole team or half the team. To me, if it's half the team, then nothing changes, like Elle just asked, right? That
Mm-hmm.
was her
Mm-hmm.
question.
Right.
It
Right.
doesn't change. She's gonna do her job and she's gonna get it done. But at the end of the day, y'all don't feed her that ball and see what happens.
Oh,
Mm.
there's Vandersloot ain't even finna hit the court, Tony.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
got Juju.
That's what I'm
You got
saying.
Juju
Whether she's
still out.
there,
You,
whether she's playing, whether she's there, whatever the case may be, we're going on hypotheticals, bro, Clark. This was L's question. This was L's
okay,
question.
okay,
So we're
okay.
going back
you're
to her
thinking,
question.
But
so you
but
just
let's
thinking
not
that she's
forget,
gonna still be
y'all.
hurt half of the
She gonna
season
still
next
be
year.
her. She ain't gonna be able to ready to
Yeah,
be
we
going.
know that. Look where she's
She
coming
not
from.
gonna
I
be
mean,
ready
she's
to
out
go.
there, but to be as agile as she needs to be, it's going to be tough for her.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the
Let's
start
not
that
forget the
Williams had.
reports, y'all, that Courtney was calling shots from the bench.
Yes.
Remember when Courtney wasn't on the bench and she was up in the skybox, but then when she came back on that bench, they stopped feeding Angel the ball. Courtney has
Yeah,
a lot more influence, I think, than people are with Jeff.
She had
yeah.
Than
influence
With
I
with the
think
Jeff,
one young
yeah,
people.
lady.
Than
She
they
I
had it with
think.
the
business
one young
partners.
lady, L. She had it with the one
One young
guard
lady.
point that they brought in because the other team, the rest of the team did not abide by that. She
No,
she tried, but the rest of the players didn't abide by that. They were team
But
players.
that's my point. Old girl Sivka, she's probably gone or
No,
whatever
she's
her name
gone.
is,
You didn't even see
right?
her at the end.
So Vandersloot is back.
Well, that's what I'm
She's
saying.
if
She can come
Jeff
back
is
and she
still
can do
there.
that.
But my point is if Jeff is still there and she's back to answer Keisha's question, it's gonna
mm-hmm.
be the same stuff. Do you asking can they coexist in the world? Angel was trying to do that last season, this past
Yeah,
season, and it
yeah. And
didn't
she
work.
but if they start
There
off
was
the season,
allegedly locker
I
room issues
I know,
with
but if they
Courtney and
do
Angel.
again, she's gonna have to. It's a new season and it's a new start, regardless to what happened last year or
Courtney and
not.
her wife have proven that the maturity level is low when
Yeah.
it comes to anything concerning Angel.
Well, I
So
mean, we just
again,
have to
I
see.
just take issue. It can't just be Angel showing up and doing what Angel does because she did that.
We know
Other
that
people
they're
got to
gonna have
show
to
up
do
and
their
do what
part,
they got
but
to.
they have to. L. They're gonna have to do their part. I get that. The sky as a whole, the whole entire organization is gonna have to do better. We get that. But if they don't, and she's still a player there, she's just gonna have to figure it out and play. Unfortunately,
No,
that
I'm
would be
sorry.
bad.
That's bull to me. Ain't no way in the world
Then,
I'm
then
gonna
you want her
say.
to sit down. Then you want her
But
to sit out.
yes, absolutely,
But she's not going to.
absolutely.
She wants to
But
play,
No.
so she's
here's
not going to.
y'all can't say
Yeah.
what she gonna do because you don't know. Neither do I.
But I'm telling you, I'm
No,
not
she
saying that I
just
know
L
she's
just
going to
saying,
play.
listen,
We're just saying, yeah, even in a
L
hypothetical,
just
even if
saying
she
that
sits
she
and she
wants
doesn't want to
her.
play, yeah,
L said that she wants her to sit down.
yeah.
Okay,
I just
that's
heard
her
that. I was
part.
very
That's her
clear.
point of view. Yeah, that's her point
Yeah,
of view.
if she wants to
Me
sit, if she
personally,
wants her to sit down, that's cool. But I don't think that's why I said
me
I don't think Angel's not going to.
me personally, I'ma just let y'all know. Hell no, and I don't care who get mad. No, because guess what? My son, right now, my son is in a predominantly, L is in the business of what he had to go through. He had to call me crying sometimes from getting, accused, you know what I mean? Certain things. And my son had to work under uncomfortable situations. And guess what I told him as his father? Son, this is what you went to school for. I paid a lot of money for you to get here. I worked the streets. I also built my business and took from my business, invested in you so that you can be taken care of for the rest of your days. So I know the tears hurt that somebody came to you on the sideways. You could talk to your nephew on that and he gonna break it down to you.
Mm-hmm.
This is actual, real, factual talk. Son, we don't quit. We just
Yeah,
do what we have to
I'm
do
from I'm
because
from that tree.
the point is
Listen, I don't quit either.
your
Y'all
friend.
talking,
I didn't
y'all
cut you
listen,
off.
stop, but I'm
I didn't cut
sorry.
you off.
You,
I didn't
well,
cut you
you
off.
kind of did, but go ahead.
No,
Go
you
ahead.
left it up to
Go
me.
ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
saying I'm trying to say something because I want you to answer it after I get through. It's going right to you because you want her to sit down from your point of view. But me, my child, who come from my system, that come from my nuts, he gonna
Oh,
see
Why
his
you
way
gotta say
through
nuts? We don't need to know about your
everything that
nuts.
needs to be done. He's gonna see his way through and not be no weakling and go through what he needs to do because he got continuously family to have for himself and also do for himself for his prominent future. And if he could get that done in a little of time that it will only take, she already took care of her mama out the way. Thank you, mama, retired. Now she just bought her house. She just gonna get that on out the way. Because guess what? The future means everything. And if you cannot pull yourself together to pull yourself into the future of what it's supposed to be and what it's gonna be, and you can be and look back and say, I made it through this shit. And this is what I did. And this is what it made me. And this is
and
what
what?
I got. Then,
What?
son, you ain't come from me. And that's all. That's what I said.
All
That's the
right,
truth
go,
on record.
What that got to do with it?
So
go
go
ahead,
ahead,
Al.
L.
I think y'all are misunderstanding what I'm saying. Me
Yeah.
saying that if it comes down to it and the environment is not right, the team is not right, I would prefer to see Angel sit down. Like, I'm not a quitter neither. Y'all know me. I've shared some of my story. Y'all know I
You
started off
hardcore. You
the
hardcore.
y'all
You
know
are
I started
hardcore,
off
and that's why I
the
respect
year
you.
working, holding it down as a mom, as a wife, and going through chemo while
Yeah.
still building brands. Ain't nothing in me say quit or a
Right.
quitter. And I have not raised my children that way. There's a difference between quitting and and pivoting and standing on principle and your business. And I have always taught my children that. Angel could have quit this season and she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So we're not talking about quitting
Right.
on your team. That we got to be careful with those words, that language,
Yeah.
because that's the narrative that a lot of people have. Oh, she quit on her team last year.
Mm-hmm.
She
Mm-hmm.
quit on her team in Unrivaled. She quit on her team this year. Let's not. We not Angel ain't no quitter. We know that. But pivoting, if it's necessary, I'm here for it. And if pivoting means sitting down, do what you got to do. Because
Gotcha.
at the end, these people have shown that they are not in the business of Angel Reese. That means they're not in the business of protecting her. They're not in
Facts.
the business of elevating her. They're
Facts.
not in the business of supporting her.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, in good conscience, me as a Black woman and a mama, former coach, former player, all ain't no way in the world. Just me, Keisha L. Jones. That's what the K stand for. Ain't no way in the world I want to see her be subject to what could end up being something very traumatic. And I know we're from the old school. We had to thug it out. Cry your tears, do what you got to do. I'm all for that, but I just think things are different, y'all. And there are a lot of young people dealing with stuff because of people from our generation saying, suck it up, thug it out, because they're not allowed to feel and then think and process their feelings, get through that, navigate that, and then make sound decisions that's the best for them. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on, let me get the money. Hold on one second.
L504, don't be coming up in here
Hold
acting
on,
like you was blindsided. Talking
hold
about I
on.
don't think Angel come. Don't be. I've been trying to tell you. You know
Bro,
how
Claude, I
Jesus.
gotta get the
He gotta,
money.
he gotta get the money.
Go ahead.
You trying to get the
I
money,
ain't. I
Brian
didn't hear
Lewis.
that, sweetheart. I
I'm
didn't hear
sorry.
it.
Hey,
I
thank you,
wouldn't do that
Brian
to
Lewis.
you.
I
Yeah.
know, I know. Angel is the one bring Reebok back. I don't believe she was set out because Reebok can't afford to lose money. They have put all the marbles on her.
He's crazy. Okay, fine.
Hey, L504 is so. I
I know,
love
I
you
saw
so much,
that.
baby girl. I love you. Hey, L504, don't be mad at your uncle. Cause
Shut up.
I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you
Hey,
what the bird
look,
told me.
let me be clear.
Right.
I'm not saying the shit ain't bad because y'all know y'all done did a 15 million lives saying the shit is bad. I'm not saying that it's bad and that it's good. I'm just telling you that you got two choices. You either suck it
Yep.
up or you sit home. The same thing I tell my kids. Yeah, yeah, it's fucked up. It's effed up, bruh.
Yes.
It's
It's
real
messed up.
effed up, bruh. Because
Yeah.
you got a choice to make.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna quit in the middle of the season? You can come home with me. We'll be all right. But
Sit
if that's
down,
what you
watch
want to
TV,
do, you sit down with me
hmm
and watch TV. You
give
gonna let
peanut
them
butter
take.
jelly
You gonna
sandwich.
let them people take what you love to do away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, you make it through the season, half them people gonna get fired. Watch.
hmm
Yep.
I promise you, he ain't gonna be here. I promise you.
I
I'm
mean,
trying to
we
tell
love to
y'all.
see it. We love to see it.
I'm not
We love to
saying that
see it.
it. I'm not saying that it's not a bad situation. Because it is a bad situation.
It's a
It's a
tough
I'm
bad
not.
situation. It's a
situation,
bad and a tough situation.
A tough situation.
but I
But
ain't gonna tell him to quit. I ain't gonna do that.
there's only two choices. Especially when you sign on the dotted line. You sign a contract willingly.
You said that.
Nobody put a
You
gun
said
to your
that,
head. You
Keisha.
didn't do it under duress. You signed that
hmm
contract.
Yeah.
So you either have to fulfill that contract or you go home.
Hey, y'all.
I'm sorry
For the
I'm so blunt.
for the sake of the movie, for the sake of the movie, don't be no bitch. See this through. But I don't want to go,
Get
Tony. I
it.
don't want to go.
Look, my daughter, my oldest, is a therapist. I get it. She talks to people all day. She can't counsel me because I'm her mama, but it's a
Because
conflict
you're
of
not gonna
interest.
listen. That's why.
No, I'm not.
Because you ain't gonna
It'll
listen.
be a conflict of interest,
Right.
but but that's what she do. She counsels adolescents. That's what she do.
hmm Little
And
bad
Uh,
little motherfuckers like me. I was a little
yeah,
bad little motherfucker.
little crazy,
Yeah.
little crazy. But I'm
Yeah,
just
little bad
saying,
little.
unless she can wheel and deal with her agent to get her up out of there, they gonna look at that paper that she put a name on. I'm just telling you how this stuff works.
Well,
I'm in the
man.
L
I'm in
got
the fi-
20, 30 years in this
and
type
you
of
know what?
business. I don't know how contracts
Hold
and stuff
hold
like
on.
that gonna go when it comes to
L
that.
has a
So I look at
creative
her
mind. Look, I'm in
expertise.
the finance world.
Right.
L is in the creative world. In the finance
Yes.
world, we deal in solutions.
hmm
It is black and white. That's what we do. When we get okay, that's what it is.
The numbers don't
It,
lie.
it is what it is. Now you can go outside the numbers and be like, screw the numbers, I quit. You could,
Right.
and they'll let you do it
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes they'll be like, okay, yeah, and of course they are finding out now. They probably just not realizing that she's not easily replaced because up until this point, they probably thought they could replace her with the next thing coming. Because that's how them people be thinking. I can just replace her.
Hmm.
You know how many
Mm-hmm.
people then buck the system
Of
and go sit
course.
down and you never hear from them again?
Mm-hmm. Oh, they call them one hit wonders
Yeah, it's
in
been a
my
lot of
business,
them.
in my field. Yeah,
And here's
those
one
are.
of the things that I think of, guys. I think of this. No one wants to come in and deal with that situation. If you can do something of a sort like this to Angel, because again, like I alluded to before, all of these ladies in the W have come and grown to love Angel, right?
Hmm.
If she's giving you the best that she had, and this is back to what Elle was saying, she's giving you the best of her. There's more to come, but for this moment, she's giving you the best of her, and
Uh-huh.
you're not putting anybody around her. Who do you think is going to come and play for Chicago Sky when Angel is right now the best player on Chicago Sky?
Right.
Nobody. And if you can do what you did and listen to some of the other professional athletes, suspended for
Hmm.
half a game, what is that? Who? I ain't never heard that before in my life for talking. So all of that plays a part, and that's one of the things where L is coming from. How
They
do
might have
you go back and you deal with that?
they might
It's
have screwed themselves
those things.
already. Yeah.
And they probably, like I said, they have right now. You already know. I've already told you. They're trying to have conversations with Angel, and Angel's
Hmm.
probably like, nah, you wanted me to shut up. You wanted me to be quiet. And maybe she is, maybe she isn't. Right? We're just speculating.
Hmm. Hmm.
But at the end
Allegedly.
of the day, allegedly, whatever she chooses to do, I hope it's in the best interest for her and it helps her versus hinder her. Because I know that the other lady set out doesn't mean that, and it flew, and it was half a season that what's her name didn't play. Would it be a half a season for Angel, or would it be a full season? Now, if it's a full season, now she's just lost a whole nother season. I don't think that, and that's just, I guess, my own personal opinion. I can't see someone with the passion for the game. Not to say that the other women that set out didn't have the passion for the game and didn't want to play. I just think that for her, it's not so much that she wants out of Chicago. Everybody else that left, they wanted out of Chicago. The difference is she doesn't want out. She just wants a better caliber of players to come and help.
And
So that's
different
the difference.
management, probably.
And
Yeah.
different, yeah, I'm sure it's probably different management, different, a whole lot of different things. She wants to be coached harder, and she said it. It's
Mm.
all words that have come out of her mouth. I hope she gets what she wants in this capacity. Now that they're trying to do something that's kind of a little too late, we will see. And right now, all those ticket sales that they lost at
Mm.
before the season ended, right before the season ended, because people wanted their money back. They're trying to figure out a way. This is another PR scheme to try to get people, lure people back in, capitalize off of Angel, bring those seats back, move it to a larger arena. Now we're going to play this thing where we're trying to now push Chicago. So we'll see.
I agree.
And
And
Tony,
this.
you brought up a good point about the what other players will want to come and play in Chicago when Angel Reese is like the player, right? She's
Mhm.
the star of the show. There are other players that want to play with her, but we've already seen them talk about nobody wants to go to Chicago. So that's an
Right.
added layer to the problem. It's not just about not having the proper facilities. It's
Mhm.
about how the organization, the front office has a historic reputation for
Yeah.
being a trash organization.
Yes.
So until the Chicago Sky either changes ownership and the front office,
Mm-hmm.
and go
That's a
or
big
goes
piece.
through a rebrand, Angel is still kind of gonna be stuck in this vacuum for
Yeah.
another season. So those are all the things that I'm thinking about while I'm saying what I'm saying.
Of course. Absolutely. Clearly.
They're not,
Yeah.
they can't attract good talent unless it's through the draft.
This is why they dropped it.
And they didn't
Like
gave
they
away their
dropped it.
pieces for the next 2 years.
This is why they dropped this, Sister L. Well, you done. I'm gonna tell you.
Go
You
ahead.
done.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
This is why they dropped it right now. While me and Sister Keisha, we was over here, we mind boggled. Like when it came, Tony. This is why they dropped it before a CBA negotiations. Before a roof has been put on top of their head.
That makes sense.
This is what they dropped it for. So people can be, because we know one thing about athletes. Tony,
Go ahead.
you've been with them. They like the lights. They like the biggest platform. They want to be able to be seen by the world. Chicago gonna have all of the lights just like Indiana had all this season. The damn All-Star game was there. The lights never dim. This is to bring players, bring activity, because this shithole is dead. They're putting shockwaves.
All dead.
And what my sister said, L, is the truth.
Yeah.
All of what she said is the truth. And I agree about all aspects of it.
But that thing dropped off.
Oh, yeah. But they putting shockwaves to the chest. They rubbing them shits, Keisha. They they trying to revitalize this bullshit over here.
Yeah, they are.
And this is
That's the thing. That's the key word. Trying to revitalize.
You didn't seen this though.
Yes, I have.
This is not a magic trick.
Right.
That's why Las Vegas ain't in San Antonio no more, is it? Because the whole organization had to be revitalized. They had to put new blood. But unfortunately, Chicago is so big, they can't move this damn team. They have to literally, like me and Keisha talked about a couple of days ago, they literally have to sell this team. And we want them to sell this team. We don't want, I'm like, L, blow the whole ship up. Fuck it. I don't want Michael Alter. I don't want Lydia Rollins. I
want baby Marsh. Girl. I want
look at my boo-boos. I don't care. Show me this picture. That's my babies.
Want baby girl to be sitting there when they tell them all to get their box.
Get their box.
Blow that picture up, Keisha.
I'm petty too. Like that. You petty, I'm petty too. You
Keisha, there go my babies.
They already promoting it.
Big A and little A.
They already promoting.
They already anticipating that she's going to be an all-star. So she got to come in and play like an all-star. Y'all got to understand she's not going to sit on her hands. She wants to be in the all-star game. Just what I was telling y'all about Indiana, all that foolishness that y'all was talking about. It's not voting for her and being emotional about it. And what Angel say? I want to play in the All-Star game. But you thinking you can't think for this girl. Just roll with her. Roll with Rush. That's what I do. I'm rolling with Rush.
Yes.
Wherever Angel go, I'm going to. Y'all saw my video. Go over there and watch my video. Wherever Angel going, I'm going to.
I said we're rocking with her like 10 wheels on.
Look, that's how I got here. I'm a backwoods chick.
Hey.
I wouldn't even be messing around with y'all, to be honest with you.
Hey. I'm rolling with Rush.
Yeah, baby.
She end up on
So,
the San Antonio Spurs. I'm going over there. I
hey,
said, "What's up, Spurs?"
what's up, Spinnaker Billy G. Burrs? I'm
What's up?
down with y'all. What's
What's
up,
up,
Hey, little
Wimpy?
A
Oh, you
man.
gonna play
This
with
Angel?
Wimpy? Okay.
yo, this picture
Okay.
is everything, y'all. I can't hold it. This picture right here is everything. This is
They already
everything.
telling you that this girl gonna be an all-star
This
next
picture
year.
is
And she
everything.
gonna be able to pick her team like Caitlyn picked her team.
I don't want
This
none of
is
that shit. Do it the right way. All that picking
they
shit.
doing, but that's how they doing it. They following the
I hate
NBA
that damn
aspect.
shit. I
They
like how they
are.
did it the year before. That's dumb
Yeah,
as
because
hell.
it's been LeBron versus Steph or some
Yeah, I
stuff in
know.
the
That's
All Star
just
game.
stupid.
Yeah, right.
That's just dumb as hell. Just
I get
fix
it.
this shit.
He's so crazy.
Yeah, I remember East and West all my life. But
Yeah, give me
anyway,
East and West.
But
This is
anyway,
just
yeah.
but
dumb.
anyway,
And not competing. Oh, we don't want anybody to get hurt. We're just gonna let everybody just coast through and just go make a free layup. Wow, I'm gonna watch you. Come on, man. I want to see some basketball. Damn it.
Hey,
well,
I
I
look,
don't
y'all.
know.
I value all of y'all points. I do, and I've been wrong. Bro Club been wrong way more than me.
I'm just saying I
I,
can't be wrong. I
you
can't be
know,
wrong.
L, keeps him straight because otherwise he'll go clean off the reservoir.
L keep all
But
us straight.
that's true. That's true. But I,
I love
but
y'all. I love y'all. And for the record, Keisha, even though I'm a creative and work on the creative side, we deal in contracts too that collect checks. Thank you very
hmm
much.
I
hmm
know, but you know how them
hmm
contracts go, L. You,
Hmm.
you, when you start talking about you ain't gonna fulfill your contract, what happens?
That's why you got to have a creative like me on the team because we get creative with everything and can get you out them raggedy contracts.
The only problem though, L, rookie contracts you can't get out of, L.
Hey, bro Clark,
Hey, hey, hey,
we got
hey,
a
hey,
project.
time out, time out.
I
Hey,
mean, you can request.
what did we just watch last night?
Oh, I know
Uh,
we watched last night.
What we watched
I,
last night, right? What
yeah,
we watched? Keisha
I ain't
said,
we
what
watched
we
it.
watched.
I
watch?
don't
Keisha
know. I
said,
didn't watch
Keisha.
it.
Yeah, you watched it.
No, the
Victoria
hell I
Keisha,
didn't.
Secret.
Don't lie.
Bro
Don't
Claude, your
what did
lie.
we
project is
watch
due
Don't
last
last
lie
night.
on me
night?
or your
I'm just
mama.
playing with you.
Ma.
Victoria's Secret
Right.
Festival.
And what in Victoria's Secret were we watching for? The first what?
Ah, the first pro athlete.
Right. So there's always the opportunity to be the first.
Yeah, I mean,
Contracts ain't no different, boo. That's my point. Contracts
all
ain't no
I'm
different.
saying is, boo. What I'm saying is, boo. Of course, everybody can, wheel and deal. I done wheel and deal around track contracts before too. I done wheel and deal too. That's what I do. But sometimes, she might be like, okay, let me, she might
We don't
say,
know.
look, because there's a such thing as like my mama say, you leave one devil and go to a bigger devil.
Mm,
Oh, heck yeah, man.
oh yeah.
Tell that
Oh,
truth,
my
shame
mama
that
said
devil.
that too.
You
Tell the
gotta
truth,
count,
shame the devil.
That is
because
true, but I don't
they
think that
could
given
trade her to because you know how these athletic organizations work. When you
but
decide you want to go, they send you to purgatory.
right, but I think I would say
Connecticut
90 to
Sun.
95% of the organizations in the W
Mhm.
Hmm.
probably really value her. And so they've seen what's happened. They don't want to fumble the bag. They don't want to fumble the bag. It could be the Connecticut Sun, and they not gonna try to fumble the bag.
I agree with you there because Chicago is a little crazy. I don't know what they going through, but I'm just saying, I don't know. She might do better because there's an option in her fourth year. I'm just giving you another scenario. I'm just saying what I
What is that
envision.
about?
Let me tell
What
you
is
this.
this?
Let me tell you this, El. What I envision is she gonna play, and then but she not gonna go above and beyond. You know how sometimes you go to your job and you just do your job. So
Mm-hmm.
if something
Mm-hmm.
hurting her, she gonna sit down.
Ready Milky Way is crazy.
She not gonna play through it. You see what I'm saying? She gonna, hell, she gonna get through this. She got it.
I just want her to get through it on another team. Now I done
Really,
said my
really
piece.
messing with you. I'm sorry, I gotta put this up here, y'all. This funny.
Oh, hold on. I did want to show y'all something because this was funny as hell. Before we get up out of here, I gotta show y'all how Chicago is out here in these streets, in Broclaw Street, while they running from ICE agents. Apparently, Broclaw hadn't got caught yet, but
You better shut your ass up.
apparently,
I'm
Tyler
legal.
Morris is at DePaul University, helping coach
Mm-hmm.
with his coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what
Yeah,
kind of PR going on here,
yeah,
El?
he
Tell
gonna
me
be
now.
I don't know, but he better
he's
stop
gonna be
crossing
there.
them feet like that.
What kind of
It's not
PR
even
is going
it's
on
not
there?
even PR. It's just raggedy all the way around. You know, it's raggedy all the way around.
And I
Tyler
think
might
that's
be
right.
going to go and get him a high school coaching
Isn't
job,
it?
honey.
Isn't that Raina? That's Raina, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Now I will say while we're on the subject of supporting Angel, he did share in his stories
About
Angel
her
walking,
accomplishment.
yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
said that it was major and all of that. I've seen Raina. I don't know if I saw Coach Raina post anything. Um, Ariel has liked the Victoria's Secret post, but not Angel's post.
Tinkerbell.
She
And
can
and
kick
and and
rocks.
and Michaela and Rachel Bannum were the loudest supporters of Angel reposting stuff at the beginning and the middle of the season. Radio silence from them.
Yeah.
Rachel Bannon.
Hey.
So Bannon
Rachel
over there
Bam, you
fly.
gonna get your ass up out of here with that little bad little afro you got up underneath that,
That's
straightening
not
comb of
right,
that
bro,
hair.
Claude. What I told you about talking
Stop talking about people hair.
I'm
Who you
just saying.
talking about now?
Rachel
Rachel.
Bannon. Shut up, bro, Claude. You
Stop
always
it.
talking about
She
people
just mad
edges.
because she can't get no more donuts saying whatever. We don't care if you mad.
We not gonna do
You
that.
Stop
blindsided
talking about
us.
that player, man.
You
Shut up, bro,
blindsided us with
Claude.
them donuts, and you
Stop
could
talking
have
about that player.
Bro,
you could
Claude.
have did better this year.
Bro,
I hope
Claude.
Unrivaled help you.
She is unrivaled.
She
So
did do
shut
I'm
better
your
just
this
saying.
year from
mouth
the year
up.
before,
I'm
so
just
she
saying. I
did do
hope
better.
Unrivaled help her.
Shut
I'm
up.
just saying, you said she need to do better than this
She
year.
she
Look, I'm
she
She
telling you,
do.
did
the
better
last
this
time,
year than
bro,
last
Claude,
year.
let me explain. I got it. I got him, El and Tony.
Go,
I got him.
go get
The
him. Get him.
last time you messed up, you was doing all that ranting and raving. That girl left and went and got her a championship. Be quiet, bro. Be quiet before you eating crow again. Just let it go.
I ain't eat no crow. I never didn't
Just
say that
let
she
it,
ain't gonna
bro,
be.
Clark.
I said that ain't. Hey, Dana was playing like trash. Her jump shot was like ass, and
Oh,
nobody wanted her to be on the damn court because she was trying to go to
see
Jeff Patio's office talking about teaspoon behind our back and
that,
saying
that
how many times that she really
that's
do
it.
have to deal with this mediocre stuff, talking about Angel and Camila Cardoso while she looking the other way. Camila setting a pick and roll. She gonna go, oh no, fuck that pick and roll. I'm gonna shoot this bitch and hit the side of the rim and the
That's
shit
it,
got
chat.
turned over. Yeah.
Chat, we getting up out of here because bro, Claude, I told him to stop. Didn't I?
Don't make
Did
me
you hear me
forget
tell?
now. I'm a
Yeah, you
Scorpio,
told
so
him to
I
Didn't I
hold
stop.
tell him to
grudges.
stop?
You
I'm a
told him to stop.
Scorpio. I hold grudges, and I'm going to remember your ass next year in 10 years and 15, 20 years down the line. I'm going to remember your ass and what you did. Yeah.
Why you got to
Goon the
point the
Shooter,
finger?
I love. Listen, Goon the Shooter. I
Put your
told
finger
Dana
down.
Evans, much love. She did well this year. She did good
Stop
this
talking
year.
about her.
Hey,
You just
Goon.
gave him
Hey,
some light.
Goon.
No. Goon the Shooter. I said that she did well.
There
She
you go,
redeemed
giving him
herself.
some.
But last year, she played like trash. And that's what she was doing. The basketball gods in heaven was asking Dana Evans to play well last year. And she didn't.
You gonna
So,
bring the Lord in this?
yeah, the gods in heaven.
Lord the Lord in this, man.
Okay, chat. On that note, since we digress,
Yes, she
y'all,
is a star. Yes, she is a star, Goon. Yes.
Goon,
Stop
stop
talking to
egging him
Goon,
on.
y'all.
Look,
Leave Goon.
hey,
You
chat,
stop talking to
y'all hit the
Goon.
like button. I'm gonna let Unc go calm down because every time I say
Yeah, Dana Evans. Talk
every
about
time I
Dana
say a
Evans.
certain name, he go off the reservoir.
We talk about Dana Evans for real.
You entertaining it. You the only one entertaining it.
I didn't mean to trigger nobody, Ready Milk Away. I ain't mean to trigger. But
Like
Ready
hey,
really.
Milk Away done
I ain't
thank
already
checking
y'all.
no damn
told y'all
highlights.
what
I
it
seen the
is.
damn games. I called them. The hell, I'm checking
Thank
some damn
y'all for
shit.
oh look. Thank y'all for rocking with us. L, thank you for
Your
being
uncle
here.
love
You
you
know,
though, goon. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
thank you, L, for
If
being
a
here.
motherfucker played bad, they played bad. If they
I'm gonna
played
mute
good, they
you,
played
but
good.
I'm gonna
Okay.
mute you.
Okay.
L, we about to get up out of here
Yes.
because Bro Claude then went to the
You
left.
you unhinged. This why we
I
gotta
know.
keep you we gotta keep you regulated
I know, sister,
on the
but they be
shows.
they be saying stuff.
Mm-mm. I ain't gonna get it. I ain't gonna get with you in front of company.
Okay.
In front
I'm
of
gonna
I'm just
talk to
company,
saying.
right? We talking
I'm
about
gonna talk to
Thank
you
you,
later.
Tony. Thank you, Tony, for rocking with us. Bro Claude, go to bed.
always,
I ain't never
always,
seen no little
always.
sister be checking her brother like this all the
Yes,
time.
yes,
You
we
lucky
have
if you're the
to.
only one
Thank
checking. You
All of
sitting here
y'all.
playing
All
around with
Goon
the
the
y'all
damn
today.
shooter.
dude.
Goon the shooter.
Go to
Dana
bed.
played great. She really did.
Goon, go to bed, Goon.
She earned that championship.
Yes, she did.
I
Y'all
would not
leave
take it
Goon
from
where
her.
he's at in the chat. Go to bed, Goon.
Hey,
Leave him in the chat.
Amy P. Thomas got a bone to pick. Thank y'all for being rocking with us tonight. Look, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be doing more sky stuff because it's the sky. I mean, what else can we say? Long as our girl is fumbling around that doggone organization, we gotta cover it. So anyway,
Right, right.
anyway, thank y'all for rocking with us tonight. Hit the like button on the way out the door. If you haven't subscribed to the Full Court Trio, please subscribe to the Full Court Trio. Subscribe to me at Cut the It. Subscribe to Tony at Court Vision with So Pretty Tony. Subscribe to L at KL Jones Media. And do not subscribe to Bro Claude and Steady Serving Sports.
Hold on, we
And
pause. We gotta give a hand clap, a round of applause. I want to see the hand clap in the chat for our sister Keisha, because she finally got my channel name right.
I told you I could
Yay.
do it, L. Don't be trying to call me out on live. See, that's what I'm talking about, right? Yeah,
You know I
man.
love you, but that's my partner in production. If you didn't tune into the off the court show that we did last night with
Please do.
It
Catch the
went
Keisha,
good.
playback.
Tony, and myself, go catch the playback now.
It
Yeah.
ran good numbers too. It ran good numbers, y'all.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We getting up
Thank you for
out of
having
here.
me.
You always welcome, L. Come
You
up
know
here and
it,
cuss out
L.
Bro Claude. We don't have no problem with that. All right. We out of here, Chad.
You messy ass
We out of
Marvin.
here, Chad. Y'all have a good night.
You too, Tony, you damn minions. I'm tired of
Bye.
these ninjas
Shut
around here.
your man.
Bye,
Look, I almost
guys.
called you. Said